Hello, everybody. This is Roy Boy from Lincoln County Metalheads, and this is your Lincoln County Metalheads weekly podcast, Season 9, Episode 13. Yes. We got 2 more episodes we're going to do before we close out for a few months. So if you want to be on, let us know. We got next Friday and the Friday after that, and then we got a few shows we're going to and some other shit. So if you want to be on, get a hold of me or Anthony and let us know. We have a very special guest in the studio tonight. Anthony. This is another one of Anthony's. Anthony's got the brand.
Oh, where's it? Hang on.
Let's go to the big. There it is. Look at that shit.
Awesome.
Beyond Neptune. Yeah, hell yeah. That's awesome, man.
That's incredible.
I thought, I was a big supporter, but I guess I'm a piece of shit. But we have Beyond Neptune in here tonight, guys. I am fucking tickled to death. We will start, I have to point opposite, that way, and go to Beyond Neptune. These guys, I want you guys to introduce yourself, tell us what you've done, what you do, and we'll get to know you guys just a little bit. So that's why I said I have to do opposite, because of camera fuckery.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Steve, and I play guitar and do some vocal stuff. Been playing guitar since 11. That's all.
11 a.m. or age 11 or
Age 11.
okay, age 11. Okay,
1811.
All right.
I'm Greg. I play bass and vocals, and I have a good time typically when I'm doing that. And
Typically.
and these guys help me with that. And me and Chuck here have been playing since '93 in different bands, and Beyond Neptune started in 2016, and a lot of trials and tribulations, and took a lot to get here, and we're stoked to be here.
Well, I'm stoked to have you here, man. We've been fucking listening to you since 2016. Me and Monty, when I started this in 2015, and then the next year you guys come out, and it's the COVID just messed everything up, dude. I hate to say that, sounds like I'm beating a dead horse, but there were so many guys like you guys that were going headstrong and getting creative and shit like that, and then it's just like somebody puts the fucking brakes on you for a couple of years, and it just fucked everything up. But I have to say, the song "Crawl" that we're going to see, that we're not going to see it. Well, I did a little video so we could have something to watch. But dude, that song is so gutsy, dude. I love it. Anthony, I did give Anthony a listen to it here right before you guys come in, and we're pretty excited about getting to debut that. And I personally thank you for allowing us to do that here.
Yes, sir. It's a privilege.
It's an honor for us. That's one of the things doing this all these years that I've always liked the most, is when a band will say, "Hey, we're going to put out a new song. I want to do it on your show, man." To me, that makes me feel like, well, I must be doing something halfway right, or you guys trust me anyway.
Absolutely.
So, but I appreciate that. So let's get started right away. We got Beyond Neptune. Oh, wait a minute, dude. Look, this guy over here is so skinny.
Oh, yeah.
And then Chuck.
Yeah, that's okay. I was about to say,
man, I'm drunk, dude.
You skip. He gets like this.
It's fucking weed, dude.
I'm Chuck.
Chuck.
Been playing guitar a pretty long time. Been playing with this dude a really long time.
longer than some of you have been fucking alive.
Some of it, yes.
Have you guys played together since the 90s?
Yes, since
Yeah.
1993.
Wow.
Through several different little things.
Jesus, a good drummer.
Yes. Yeah, we was back. We started back when Jesus and Moses were still tag team champions. You know? It was back
It
in the
was
day.
back in the Black Winter days.
Yeah.
You know, you had bands like Golgotha. Back then, you had
Dominion.
God damn, you guys are
Apathy was
Dimmer.
going. Crush Effect was just starting.
Crush Effect, dude. I used to jam them dudes.
Yeah, that's been a long time ago. Wow.
Yeah. Did they only have one album? Was that just one album they
Crush
had?
Effect?
Or did they have more than that?
I've got one. I feel like they did something else.
I think I got the self-titled one, Crush Effect or whatever. And I couldn't remember if they come out with any more anyway. I'm sorry to interrupt you, man. It just brought me back. I haven't heard that name.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't heard that band's name for
or from back in the day.
yeah, from forever, and it just kind of brought me back. Sorry.
Well, yeah, and then we record everything ourselves. Me and him kind of produced it.
DIY.
Whatever you want to call, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we DIY.
It saves you some cash.
And BYOB.
Young.
I'm John. I play drums. I've been playing since the age of 3, so 22 years at this point.
So you're
Me
figuring
and
it out?
Steven over here have actually been playing together since 2011. We've been through all kinds of different bands together. So yeah, and we've been ripping this shit since 2018.
16.
Well,
as a whole with Steve,
Oh, with
yeah.
Steve, yeah, with Steve since
Yeah,
28.
there was an earlier.
Earlier rendition.
Yes.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
Rest in peace, Corey.
Yeah, rest in peace, Corey.
Yeah.
It's amazing what you go through as a band and family and shit like that through that many years. So, well, man, I appreciate you guys coming in, man. This
We
is a
appreciate
good,
you for
this is-
having
This
us.
is gonna be a great night, man. I can smell bacon wrap. Shit. I can get this big guys from pushing away. Right. Cons, potato chips, and Pepsi. But let's get right into some music, man. We're going to do a little shuffling while we're gone. Beyond Neptune, Shadows of Night.
From the previous album.
Yes.
Yeah, I got
Curse of
the.
Infinity.
Yeah, I got the. And then we got the Dead Spells, What's the Damned, Absalon with This Is My Dream, and Black Sasquatch with the Tiger's Tail.
Good song.
All right.
All right,
Cool
so
dudes.
yeah, let's get to her.
Shout out to Ted.
Ted, he's in the box somewhere, probably.
Oh, yeah. He's right there.
Awesome group of
There's
guys.
Ted. Hey, Ted.
Yeah.
Thank Philosopher, a philosopher, care what you say, just leave me alone. I feel the pain, my tears fall like rain. A puddle of silence on the floor. I have a key, but I can't find the door. I love the light, the smell and the sights. Is it just me? Does it give you a fright? Black is my mind, it's where I find comfort and peace. I don't need your kind. This is my world and you are not welcome. My opinions are mine, just go away. Oh, this is my dream, take it or leave it. Don't care what you say, just leave me alone. I feel the pain, my tears fall like rain. A puddle of silence on the floor. I have a key, but I can't find the door. I'm trapped in my mind, and he's with me, always with me, always with me. Somebody, please free me, save me, please, please.
You get away from me, you hear me? Don't help me, you get away from me, you get away from me, you hear me?
Safari in the suburbs of Ohio today. As more than 50 lions, Bengal tigers, and bears roamed the streets, residents locking their homes, children kept behind closed doors. The animals were unleashed on the town by a suicidal man who kept them in his backyard.
nothing wrong down in Zanesville. It's a tiger tail. It's a tiger tail. It's a tiger tail. It's a tiger tail.
This song perfectly captured the fear that gripped this small Ohio town today. Exotic animals, wild animals on the loose. What may be the biggest release of dangerous carnivores in U.S. history?
It's all over the news. Story broke out worldwide. Did you do it all? Is there facts there trying to hide? Nothing to see here. Case closed on a camel hump. The burial pit. It's now called the triple jump. It's a tiger tail. It's a tiger tail. It's a tiger tail. What a day, T-Ray.
Well, hello everybody. This is Roy Boy from Licking County Metalhead, and I'm excited to tell you about Shamrock Printing, located right here in Newark, Ohio. Shamrock Printing can provide all your office or business printing needs. They can print stationery, business cards, or even just make a few copies if that's what you need. They also provide screen printing for t-shirts, hats, stickers, banners, and a whole lot more. Just contact any of the helpful staff at Shamrock Printing, located 82 South 3rd Street, Newark, Ohio, or by phone at 740-349-2244. Tell them Roy Boy sent you.
Hemp Wizard products are proudly used by former New England Patriots linebacker Brandon Spikes, Suicide Silence guitarist Mark Haleman, Canadian actor Jackson Rowe, Mr. Grimm and Noctis the drummers of Walking Corpse Syndrome, guitarist and vocalist Bub Easton and bassist Ted Wilson of Black Sasquatch, guitarist and vocalist Adam Hines of Fester, Aaron Witzel, guitarist of Cropsy Maniac, Roy Boy, host of the Licking County Metalheads podcast, Crash Fistfight and Maxine Maxwell, host of the Musicians Hangout podcast, Jeff Towlinski, host of the Hard Rockin' Sports Show. You too can give your beard the magic touch and treat your skin to the finest. Visit hempwizard.net today and use code 20OFF to save 20% off of your entire order.
Little change of view here. We are back after this music break. We are here with Eric from Molten Grilled Cheese. Is it a food truck or a trailer? I mean, I won't want
I call it a food truck. It's technically, it is a trailer. For the sake of ease of
cheese on wheels. Grilled cheese on wheels. He has very graciously brought food in for the podcast tonight, man. We certainly appreciate that. And this is no joke food. Dude, we got bacon wrapped jalapeno. We got cream cheese stuffed sliders, pastries. I mean, this guy has got his shit together. So let's go over here. Come on, camera. Anyway, give us your name and the full description of your truck and and a little bit of your menu, so the people out here can.
My name's Eric. My truck is called Molten Grilled Cheese. I just do gourmet grilled cheese. Anything I want to put on a grilled cheese sandwich that tastes good, I put on there and sell to people.
Awesome, man.
I've been around for about a year and a half, so just going into my second summer of work right now.
Yeah. I was scrolling through some posts before we switched to see what I had on Facebook. My posts go all the way back to January 2022. I was eating from his trailer.
Is that when you started coming?
I think it's been a bit. So far, that's the earliest one I found. There's a bunch.
Well, I started in September, August. I started in August is when I did my first sales.
Okay.
So, yeah, just a few months after that.
Now, do you go to certain spots every week, or is it random? Or
I've been going to the Ace Hardware parking lot in Keith every Saturday.
Okay.
But no, around here in Newark, there aren't a lot of public places that draw tons of crowds. So, events, festivals, businesses, a lot of nursing homes.
I actually
good old grilled cheese.
So we actually rolled into the parking lot of Arlington one day, and there he was. And then
there was a stretch where one hired me, and then for the next few months, I just did the rounds of all of them. And all started hiring me.
Nice.
Which usually happens like that. One kind of industry will hire me, and for the next few months, I'll get everyone in that industry. And then over the next year, it'll spread itself out a little bit.
Yeah, and now it's turned into he's doing Mansfield Music Fest.
Dude, that's terrific, dude.
You got me that job.
I'd love to get him on the other one. I guess it's a fest because they don't have a kitchen at Electric Company. That'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good one, too.
But there's so many. There's so many festivals. If anyone's looking, who doesn't love a grilled cheese truck, man? I mean, that's how this all started.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. We need to come up with some kind of event list and give it to him. And who's spot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I keep trying to tag him in everything that I see at these festivals.
Because, man, I'll tell you what, the summer coming, there's going to be festivals and shows. And
some of them I'll have to wait till, like, the next year out.
Mm-hmm.
Tend to book up about a couple months in advance.
I think I don't know who you would get in touch with. I don't talk to anyone about it, but that the one in Thornville, the Gathering.
Yeah,
they have food trucks there. The Gathering of the Juggalos. That's big. They come from all over the
dude,
world for that thing.
Oh
man.
yeah, so the Gathering of the Juggalos and Lost Lands Festival, the EDM festival.
Yeah,
both of those. Now I do know how to get into them. I've actually downloaded the applications for them to see what it's involved. That's a few years down the road.
Okay.
That's you build your business into that.
Okay.
I know a barbecue truck that just pumped out barbecue sandwiches for the Lost Lands. Is that what it's called? Lost Lands?
Yeah, there's Lost Lands, and then there's the Gathering, the other one too.
For the Lost Lands, and after that weekend, she took $80,000 to the bank.
Wow.
I mean, that's like 167 sandwiches an hour or something. That's just people passing sandwiches out the window.
That's a year's wage for somebody,
bro.
So I mean, yeah, you build your business to that. And do maybe 6 of those festivals.
How do you if you go to something that big? How do you haul all the food? How do you figure out how much you need and how do you bring it there?
Oh, that's why you build your business to that. Yeah, like somebody who's a year and a half, 2 years in as a food truck can't just jump into that.
I saw he posted one day you went to the Denison and sold out.
That I knew how much that I did the most. I think it's like 153 sandwiches in like an hour and 45 minutes or something.
Wow.
With 2 people in the truck.
Now, how can people find out where you're at?
Right now, Facebook and Street Food Finder.
Okay.
I'm working on my own website, but that's
Street food. I never even heard of Street Food
I
Finder.
never have either.
No.
So that's actually if you like food trucks.
Okay.
Oh man.
Pretty much every food truck in the area posts on there, and it's just a list of every day. Here's the food trucks. It's just a very simple,
nice.
but very
When I started working in Newark, I was telling them I'm always on the lookout for food trucks, and I saw something on the side of my eye. And I'm like, "What food truck is that?" And my partner started laughing. He's like, "Dude, that's a laundry truck." It was an orange and white linen truck in Newark, and I thought it was a food truck.
It was the economy linen.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm a food truck, and he's like, dude, that's a linen truck. I'm like, oh
Although
man.
those would make sweet food trucks. One of those trucks, those are serious trucks.
Now, did you look into like purchasing a new food truck when you started this? Or?
I looked. So I did purchase new. I looked into trucks and trailers, and for my first one, decided on a trailer for practical reasons.
Okay. So if you're looking to get into it, you may want to start with a trailer, maybe.
It just depends on your personal preference.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to have to deal with the mechanical issues of a truck.
Right.
The ease of just pulling in and out. Trailers are more practical.
Mm.
Trucks have their own ups and downs too.
Their whole new ball.
Yeah, it's whichever one you're more comfortable.
Okay.
Using, I guess.
Yeah. So typically lately, yeah, he's been at the Days Hardware over there by the mall.
I know, man. You called and told me he was there that day, man. I had Jordan's 2 kids and Liz.
Oh, just the other day?
Yeah. They was up from Tennessee. I just couldn't get Liz. Man. I wasn't
I'll
driving.
be there for the next month or so, and then events start. Maybe I'll be there Sundays.
So if you're coming up to an event that you're going to here within the summertime, check this guy's page out. You may be going to an event where he's at and support him. He's supporting us, and it's our job to support him and our local community. And that's what it's all about, is coming together to do that, man. I know you got an event to go to tonight, man. I appreciate you doing this. This is awesome. This is a first for me. That's why it's all screwed up.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I wasn't expecting to actually be on, but
I want people to see. Yeah. I want people to know that you're out there trudging every day. You know, trying to make this work and providing great food. I mean, really.
Yeah, and I appreciate you guys, Anthony and Licking County Metalheads, advertising where I'm at.
I just started sharing because, I mean, damn, who don't like a grilled cheese truck?
I know. I
was like, a grilled cheese truck? I'm like, are you kidding me, man?
Yeah.
Oh, and then once I got a music festival job, I'm happy to bring food to your podcast.
I hope
get a good job
I hope it keeps going. There's so many festivals coming up, you know.
Believe me, Anthony
keep
knows when
passing
they're
along
all.
the music festivals. I'll keep bringing food.
Consider it done.
I think
well, that's where it comes. If you get like that music festival, I'll probably do, a couple grand.
Yeah.
In that, so someone gets me a festival that I'm going to get a couple grand on.
Actually, I was going to mention. I've been forgetting about it all the time. There's so the owner of my company. If you're familiar where we're at, our station, if you know where Select Specialty Hospital is on Main Street, we're right near there. We're about a block away from there.
Oh yeah, I had my food truck there one day.
Yep.
At the Select.
Yeah, we're about a block west of there on Main Street, and so the owner of my ambulance service wants to have a big community day in the parking lot because we got some land, and she said something about food trucks. I'm like, She wants to have the whole neighborhood in and have this whole big thing that she's going to sponsor. I'm like, oh well, as soon as she gives me that date.
Yeah.
Give you a holler.
Tonight's kind of the beginning of my kind of breaking out of strictly grilled cheese and into into more detailed cooking.
I was excited because I thought he was bringing what I'm used to, and then I saw the pictures. Like,
dude. I saw that online. I was like, oh my god, dude. I feel like I'm at a 6-star hotel, and so. But now, is that something you're looking to do eventually? Is do the catering?
As part of the food truck.
Part of the food truck.
It's something else that I can do in the kitchen of the food truck. So yeah, there's no reason not to.
So keep an eye on this guy. As his business grows, he will, I'm sure, let you know. And one day it may be your wedding or my funeral that he caters. So, but I appreciate you, Eric. I really do, man. I will let you go.
Thank you very much.
Anthony, I appreciate you for making the connection. It's awesome how things come together.
Well, like when I started going out to Mansfield alone to concerts because no one else wanted to go that far, and started meeting people. Those bands had never heard of these bands, didn't know who you were, didn't know anything, and then a couple dropped off a show at Electric Company. I'm like, post on Facebook real quick. Beyond Neptune goes up there and plays with Artifacts, and no one had ever heard of each other. And then now they're all back and forth and playing together. And
Well, there's a lot of potential in Mansfield.
Yeah.
It's kind of same with Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon's really starting to become kind of part of the group of cities around here, but there's a lot of potential in Mansfield.
Went to a show up there, Mount Vernon. Was that? Well, oh my God, I can't even remember now where it was at. It was a bowling alley. It was a bowling alley. I went. That's where I saw Public Disgust, and yeah.
Which is coming up later.
That was just a couple months ago.
All right, Eric, I will let you go, man. I appreciate you doing this, man.
Food.
If you need anything, let me know, man. I'll be glad to do some kind of ad campaign for you or something.
Ooh, we could do a little
on the house,
a little commercial, like
yeah. I can do. I got it, man. I got the knowledge.
Give him a script. He'll do his little thing like he does for Shamrock.
Oh
yeah.
We'll do a little voiceover.
Don't do too much work. This is largely a thank you for getting me a job and for advertising.
Ask Anthony. I do it for anybody.
He could do a little some photos. You could do a little
slideshow
like you do for Shamrock, a little commercial.
Yeah, I can do that in 20 minutes. Man.
Photos of the food.
So I'll do it for you just because. I support my community.
We don't make money.
Really
we don't make money on this. We're out money.
Yeah.
Well, some things you do just because you love doing it. Cooking,
and I
love cooking for people.
Yeah.
I have to make them pay me.
Yeah.
Because I have to make a living, but I don't want people to pay me. I just want people to eat good food.
No, we appreciate it, man. Well, I'm going to go back to some commercials.
We better go see if there's any food left out there with these guys, man. You left them alone.
We'll go to commercial. When we come back, we'll have Beyond Neptune back. We'll talk about their new song, Crawl, that we're going to release tonight. Eric, once again, I thank you very much. Anthony, I thank you for all you do for me, man. I know I don't tell you enough, but I do love you, man. I appreciate you guys. So here's some more words from our sponsors, and we'll be back shortly.
Of the media, buying your time and killing your mind. Our minds collapse at the sound of a bell. Just a pawn to a so-called free world. Make your country proud. Take it.
Hello everybody, this is Roy Boy from Licking County Metalheads, and I'm excited to tell you about Shamrock Printing, located right here in Newark, Ohio. Shamrock Printing can provide all your office or business printing needs. They can print stationery, business cards, or even just make a few copies if that's what you need. They also provide screen printing for t-shirts, hats, stickers, banners, and a whole lot more. Just contact any of the helpful staff at Shamrock Printing, located 82 South 3rd Street, Newark, Ohio, or by phone at 740-349-2244. Tell them Roy Boy sent you.
Hemp Wizard products are proudly used by former New England Patriots linebacker Brandon Spikes, Suicide Silence guitarist Mark Haleman, Canadian actor Jackson Rowe, Mr. Grimm and Noctis the drummers of Walking Corpse Syndrome, guitarist and vocalist Bub Heaston and bassist Ted Wilson of Black Sasquatch, guitarist and vocalist Adam Hines of Fester, Aaron Witzel, guitarist of Cropsy Maniac, Roy Boy, host of the Licking County Metalheads podcast, Crash Fistfight and Maxine Maxwell, host of the Musicians Hangout podcast, Jeff Towlinski, host of the Hard Rockin' Sports Show. You too can give your beard the magic touch and treat your skin to the finest. Visit hempwizard.net today and use code 20OFF to save 20% off of your entire order.
We are back live with Beyond Neptune.
I'm back with a plate of food.
Let me see. Look at this. This thing is fucking slow. There you go. Look at that.
Bacon wrapped jalapeno?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Damn.
What are these sliders, bro? Oh my god.
Those are good.
I had like 5.
I had two.
Oh my
One
god.
and a half. I had 1.5.
That's good, man. Hey, that's what it's for.
But I mean, I ate other things too. So now.
So far this season, we've had snacks every show.
And Stacy didn't have to make them tonight.
Yeah, that's why she's out there picking out, man. She's like, I don't blame her. Well, man, I'm glad you guys are here. We're back. Chuck's kind of busy, but we want to talk about this single that we're dropping tonight, Crawl.
Yes.
How was this song conceived?
Came from an idea that I had. I don't know, for whatever reason, the main line of the main riff that became the chorus, I guess, or whatever, is what started the whole thing. And I was feeling really good about it. And it was groovy, and it was a little bit different than what we do, which made me like it even more, because we're a band that really likes to take chances and do different things and combine styles. And
it does show in your even the stuff on your last album. I mean, I got to listen to it more than I did this, but it is, you can tell that it's more than one style. I mean, you guys are, and to me that keeps it fresh. I mean, I think so.
But he when he brought the riff, that main riff, and that just gave me and Steve a chance to feed off of that.
Now, is that normally what you guys do in your writing process?
Typically, somebody will bring a riff into the equation, and it's like tossing a tennis ball to yourself, but you got 3 other people to catch it, you know. So
right.
You toss it off the wall.
That's a good
John
way to
might
put it.
hear something and go, well, what if I do this fill here?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, with this, this is probably, even with the way we recorded it, it like gave me a chance to like really actually write drums as far, like, whereas like any of the stuff you hear before that, besides the beat or whatever, all the drum fills and stuff like that, it's all just kind of random, whatever I felt like doing like in the moment. Like everything that's recorded on that previous album is just all like top of the cuff. Whereas like with this song and like even the whole record, like we spent I don't even know how many nights just like
2 weeks on the drums.
Oh yeah.
Just on the drum
take
track
after take.
Yeah. Because like we'll go take after take. Like we just want the best bits.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I
Searching
mean?
for the best vibe.
Like doing things DIY, you know that it's not professional, and professional. Like if I'm assuming that if you get a good producer or a good sound or recording engineer or something like that, they're going to try to push you.
Right.
It's like and then but we kind of know how to push ourselves. Like we know when something sucks, we know when something needs to be redone, or you might hear something that the other person didn't hear.
Right.
And you show it and you point it out, and it's like, oh yeah.
It's to the point where mentally you get through with the phrase and you're like, that might be the take, and you hear Chuck go, again.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again. Just in case.
Well, then you'll save a part, and then you'll try to like measure other parts to it, like other takes to it. So like if you did a really good take, like, okay, we'll save that one, but can we do something else with it? And then you'll try that too.
Yeah.
And sometimes you end up with both takes, and sometimes you use them both. So it's everything that we do is very. There's a lot of teamwork. There's a lot of ideas. So you try, and when you don't have to pay for studio time, you're at the mercy of yourself and the time that you have in your own life. So we can really spend a lot of time. And that's what we did.
And where we get to record is also very important, because it's like, okay, so we have shows at the dojo and whatnot. Well, we also record there, and so there's a couple different rooms that you can pick for drums or guitars, and we've got we've got the freedom to be able to do it late at night
at our leisure.
So if the drums sound better in room A, you can do the drum track in there.
Yep.
But if the guitars sound better in room B,
do them in
you
there.
just do them there.
And you can leave everything set up and not have to move it. You know what I mean? Which is
Okay.
very important when you're recording, because you want the same. Or at least
Stuck in the
close to
same booth or
yeah,
whatever, right?
yeah.
We're very fortunate. In that.
Very fortunate.
So acoustics plays a good bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
Trying to soundproof things the correct way, or
right.
as good as we can on a DIY level.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
We
on
bring
a
up some
minimum
YouTube
budget,
videos.
right?
We're running on a budget, folks.
We're so poor we don't have an account. So now, do you guys record all your practice sessions, or
No.
in order to if you say you was recording your practice and you came up with that riff,
Right.
For a minute there, we were doing live.
Yeah, we do that
when
for sure.
COVID was hitting.
So say when we're writing a song or something like that, we'll get we'll take a phone or something like that and record the ideas on what we're doing, and then when it gets when we get a nice blueprint, then we'll just record the drums, just a bullshit sound, just so that way we can demo make sure that everything fits, and then we demo it for real.
then just go clear through.
And then go, and then record, just to make sure that. And then even when you start recording, you start tweaking things here and there. Sometimes all the way up to the last minute.
Yeah, I'm just curious because everybody does it different.
Yep.
I know Ironhead Inc. when they have practice, it's like a military drill. Their practices are just. They could say, okay, we're playing this at venue, we got 40 minutes.
Yeah.
What songs are going to fit exactly in 40 minutes? And then they get up during practice and go through the whole crowd pump and everything, and so they know exactly, what it is.
Yeah, I know.
And then
exactly.
I've been to a couple other bands practice, they all come hang out practice, and ain't nothing gets done but beer drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, from doing this for a while, when you see those bands live, it shows.
It does.
It really does. So
We definitely because we start late. Everybody's got to get off of work and everything,
Right.
And then some of us have to work the next morning.
Yep.
So sometimes we don't leave until 3:30 in the morning.
time to shower.
Some of
and
us
go
have
to
to be
work.
up at 9:30 and all that,
Yeah.
And it's kind of the sacrifice that you make.
That's
to be
dedication.
able, and then sometimes it's we'll just leave everything set up and come in the next night, hammer away.
Yeah, cool, man. I'm just curious. I like to know not the writing secrets, but the processes of how bands
Pretty organic.
do it. Some people are different. Some people are organic. Like, hey, man, I'm sitting around and I did this, man, and I think you could put something behind it,
Yeah.
And it's hard to believe that sometimes these beautiful songs come out of cruising down the road going, oh yeah, and next thing you know, man, you got an 8-minute song or something.
Yeah, with us, there's often an 8-minute song.
8, 10 minutes.
How do you guys decide what you're going to fit into a time slot?
Well, for shows, I think the first thing that we do, being that I come up with most of the set list, these guys help me tweak them, but we take the songs that we think are going to fit in that time slot. So if we got 30 minutes, it's like, well, shit, we can't do these 5 songs because they're all 8 or 9 or 10 minutes. So we'll pick one of those. And then try to surround it with the 5, 6, and 7-minute tunes. So we end up playing 4 songs in a half hour. Then for 40 or 45 minutes, we might be able to get 7 or 8, maybe.
Hey, we've traveled 150 miles just to play 3 songs.
We sure did.
I was at one of those.
Yeah, that was at the fucking electric company.
Yes, thank you.
and then Maple Grove as well. Up there near Cleveland.
Yeah, right, right.
We played the fuck out of those songs, though.
Yeah.
So you guys like the, sorry. So your songs are long, right?
Well,
Now,
a lot of them are.
Do you guys design them that way?
Yes.
Or do they end up that way?
Sometimes.
Because I can see, you somebody writing a song and say, well, man, dude, we're going to change the fucking riff 20 times or whatever. And then I can see you just sitting around going, man, dude, that sounds good on top of that other shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
And just kind of make an epic out of it.
We've done some, like, there's been improvised drum tracks before.
Early on.
Before we had a band. And I remember laying down a bunch of these tracks, just making shit up off the top of my head. And that there's 5 of those songs in our catalog. Yeah. John took them and made them his own. But like Chuck and I would write.
We
would write to these improvised drum tracks. And if anybody knows our songs, there's a song called Transitions that was all the riffing and the music came from improvised drumming. So did Into the Sun. So did Curse of Infinity, Tapestry of Dreams, Eyes Open Blind. But John just took what I was doing, made it better, refined it, changed things here and there. And that's just from the improvised sessions. And then you got guys bringing stuff to the table, and then, we work on stuff spontaneously together. It just happened. It happens so many ways. And, I'm always thankful for those moments of inspiration because, you don't own it. It happens.
Definitely.
Yeah. Also, that 30-minute thing, we've been toying around with an idea to potentially write
for a while.
Yeah, we were going to do a 30-minute song.
Epic.
Song. Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Trying to picture it like, people say Dark Side of the Moon and Wizard of Oz sync up.
Right.
He brought it to the table, like sync it up with the
Trick or
Tsunami.
It was Tsunami from 2004. There's like a lot of footage and things like that. I mean, and like inspiration-wise, I mean, like there's bands like Boris, or bands like Mono that nobody fucking knows. They're both from Japan.
Right.
But like, man, they write these epic, long, and like just dreary songs. But, and then they get like really heavy with it too. And it was just like an idea, like, man, like I understand, like, watching a picture and like writing to it. And the Tsunami thing kind of, the slow, like a slow start, and at the end you're exploding,
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Or an orgasm if you want to.
We get weird and think of crazy ideas. And,
the weird soundscape shit.
Yeah, the soundscape
but
stuff.
That's really what is weirdness. Really, just another form of creativity.
Yeah, it's our normal. So it's
another. Sometimes it goes over people's heads, and we understand that.
We totally get that because, like, we're breaking new ground every day. We're above ground because there's many fathers and mothers to our style. There's a lot of shit coming in there. So, and with this new record, you probably hear 4 or 5 things that you didn't expect from us or you didn't know that we were going to do.
If it's anything like Crawl, it's going to be fucking serious.
Thank you.
People are going to get it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Life Temptation.
And then they got me at every show, standing out there going, "Monumental collapse."
Yeah.
That's Anthony's Freebird.
Yeah. They're like, "Geez, this guy again." Another 9 minutes.
That's a the
9-minute version is shorter than the album version, which is 15.
Yeah.
So, well, without further ado, man, we're going to bring you the new hit single from Beyond Neptune, Crawl. And then after that, here's my fucking vocals. We got Dead Silent with Death March.
We played a show with those guys.
Yeah.
Good guys.
And then a band out of Great Britain, Acheronia Sticks, with Cloud of War.
Wow. All right, hitting them on the world stage.
Yeah. And then Authentic Descent, Rise Again. You might want to look that one up. Authentic Descent. I can't remember where they're from, but I don't think it's here.
After I go get water, man, these peppers are killing me.
And we got the thirsty. We'll be right back, man. Right now, Beyond Neptune, Crawl.
On
Let
your
us know
knees.
in the chat box what
On
you
your
think.
knees.
Well, hello everybody. This is Roy Boy from Licking County Metalhead, and I'm excited to tell you about Shamrock Printing, located right here in Newark, Ohio. Shamrock Printing can provide all your office or business printing needs. They can print stationery, business cards, or even just make a few copies if that's what you need. They also provide screen printing for t-shirts, hats, stickers, banners, and a whole lot more. Just contact any of the helpful staff at Shamrock Printing, located 82 South 3rd Street, Newark, Ohio, or by phone at 740-349-2244. Tell them Roy Boy sent you.
Hemp Wizard products are proudly used by former New England Patriots linebacker Brandon Spikes, Suicide Silence guitarist Mark Haleman, Canadian actor Jackson Rowe, Mr. Grimm and Noctis the drummers of Walking Corpse Syndrome, guitarist and vocalist Bub Easton and bassist Ted Wilson of Black Sasquatch, guitarist and vocalist Adam Hines of Fester, Aaron Witzel, guitarist of Cropsy Maniac, Roy Boy, host of the Licking County Metalheads podcast, Crash Fistfight and Maxine Maxwell, host of the Musicians Hangout podcast, Jeff Towalinsky, host of the Hard Rockin' Sports Show. You too can give your beard the magic touch and treat your skin to the finest. Visit hempwizard.net today and use code 20OFF to save 20% off of your entire order.
Hemp Wizard.
Hey,
We're back! In case you haven't heard me muttering, we're back. Beyond Neptune. That was Crawl. If you tell me you don't like it, then
I'm back.
I had to get some
That's all
water.
right. Maybe you'll like the
Anthony.
next song.
and they had to clear out and
Dude, the Molten guys, hot peppers were. I had to get something to drink.
wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow, son.
Those brownie bites also.
Yeah, it was,
They were. Those
what was that other?
They were bread. They were
A banana bread pudding.
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
it? yeah, that looks so good.
What's the other thing he's got there? It looked like baklava or something, or
They're
Is it the little triangle
pastry
things?
with.
Yeah.
Is that bacon jam or something? in there?
Okay, so for some reason,
well, that's funny because he does a bacon jam grilled cheese on the truck actually.
the little
You say that?
croissant triangle thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, so when I bit into it, I was like, oh, it's got kind of like a sloppy Joe type of vibe.
Okay.
And then I bit into it a little bit more, and then I was like, man, it's kind of like a taco.
Oh yeah.
But then all of a sudden, your wife was talking about how it tastes like there was barbecue sauce in it, and then suddenly I tasted the barbecue sauce.
The fucking
This just
thing
keeps
kept
going.
evolving.
Yeah, so I had to go back
Don't let her in your head, guys. Don't
to
let
make
her
sure
in
that I
your head.
tasted it correctly,
Chameleon food.
and I
Holy
did,
shit.
and it was good. So go
If she
ahead.
gets in your brain, dude, it's over.
I was just standing in the kitchen. Like, I got to stop myself. I had to leave the food.
Man, that dude's really cool, man. Laid back kind of guy.
Yeah.
That
man.
was very nice.
Yeah, and I certainly appreciate it, man. I'll do anything I can to help him. You got, let's see, guest. Chuck, you want to show them? We have a mock-up of the album that's coming out soon.
It's no, that's a joint.
Oh, well,
Let's see here.
we can pass that.
We have a mock-up of no joint.
That ain't a mock-up. That's a real thing.
All right, well,
You want me to?
sure.
Sure, man. I'll do this. Fat guy will do it.
The new album.
Y'all don't know about that.
Shamrock Print. This is the cover. I got the lights in my face. Beyond Neptune, in the arms of forever,
Gerg over here took that picture.
which you just heard crawl from it. Here's a real cool snap. Oh, see, man, my camera's got that cloaking device.
Yeah, that picture right there was taken by Brandon Flynn, Mr. Quiet as a Rat.
Brandon Flynn.
Shout out.
Shout out to our dude.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Brandon.
Hold on, man. I'll fuck it up.
We just did a photo shoot with Brandon too. That's where those pictures came from
There you
on the
go.
flyer.
On the flyer, yeah.
There's from the photo shoot,
That was done at Planet 14.
Planet 14, and then there's
With our
this.
dude Brandon being the only one there.
That's
Watch it.
that's an awesome picture. Man.
Oh, so tied for first place, Anthony.
New album coming soon.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the back. That's another picture Greg took. We modified
See it?
it.
Trying to get a CD release show going.
Well, man, we would be honored
Yes,
to
sir.
advertise for it. So whenever you guys get everything set up with a date, if you're going to debut it, let us know.
Yeah, we're deciding. That's going to be very soon.
We'll get it out to the
Very
masses, guys.
Extremely soon.
Cool. We can work together on getting some stuff
Yes,
done.
absolutely.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
That's right. So, well, I wish you guys the best. I mean, this if the whole album is anything like Crawl, it's going to be awesome, and I want one.
You
got it.
Sure
As
get
soon
it.
as you get it, man, just let me know.
Absolutely.
If you, see, we got something else to wrap
We
up.
also got shirts.
Yeah,
we got new
we got-
shirts over here.
Got these
Greg's sporting a new
shirts.
shirt. I was sporting it yesterday, but he's doing it today.
It's a
We got
version of
plenty
the album
more
cover.
coming.
Yeah.
We're very
This
proud
is
of
only
this
the
shirt.
beginning.
Now, do you
Oh, yeah,
currently
that
have
shirt.
them?
Oh,
What's
what's
that?
that?
You currently have those?
We
as
have
well?
these shirts, absolutely.
Yes, all the way up to from small to 2X.
Okay. So all they got to do is send you a message, and
If they would like to do that, we're gonna start like advertising, like our merch and stuff on Facebook a little bit more. A lot of times when we're getting wrapped up in recording, you kind of are focused on that.
We've worked really hard on
Not
this
a lot
record.
of time, we were like, when I say working day and night, I mean getting up, going to work, coming home, sitting for hours,
Lots of work.
putting in work, and then going to sleep, waking up the next day, and repeating again and again. And not counting, you got to get ready for shows and No, it's time. It's very time consuming.
We live this shit.
Well, it sounds like you do, man.
We fucking live this.
Shit, this one.
If you're going to do it, I mean, anything that's worth doing, we're throwing your 100%, you know?
Yeah.
I gotta know where to go.
I mean, it's like, you know, it's just like
I gotta do
it's
it.
just part of like, it's like an arm, you know, like a guitar is just like an arm. It's like an arm that you strap on, and you know,
the veins of the strings. The veins of the strings.
I don't. But all my guitars sleep together.
All your guitars sleep together?
Yeah, they all sleep together.
Under the watchful eye of Chuck.
Yes. And
that's awesome.
Vivint fucking alarm systems. Shout out.
Thank you,
Don't come to my
AGT.
fucking house.
Yes.
You said strap on.
Strap on. You strap on your guitar.
Shout out to Sweetwater for making dreams happen.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, dude, they got
Shout out to fucking Josh.
Agua Dulce.
Yeah.
Josh.
Josh second.
What a sweet guy.
I would like to get popular enough doing this podcast.
We had a show in
Sweetwater as a sponsor.
We had a show in
yeah,
Indiana,
dude, that'd
and
be great.
we made a detour and went to Sweetwater and met him, and he took us around and all that.
Oh, you got a
really
personal
cool.
tour.
Yeah, it was like a
Sweetwater's
shopping mall.
Yeah.
Really?
And
Really?
Full-fledged food court?
Yeah, it's a
They
fucking
got a studio
compound.
in
Dude. It's
there.
acres
Yeah.
and
Real
acres
fucking, like,
of shit.
In a warehouse, too.
Big time production, like studios, fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Another building.
They got an
We did
outdoor
record an
pavilion.
album.
They got an outdoor pavilion stage.
So it's a recording studio.
They got
They
everything.
have it in there, yeah, and they do
sell
record bands
everything, dude.
They got everything. It is fucking acres of gear, multiple buildings, multiple.
Is this the place I've heard Bash talk about that they send him candy?
Yes.
Send you all the
But send me
fucking
send me more root beer.
candy of your sweet fucking childhood.
Get the hell outta here.
That'd be sweet. Order a guitar
Things you
and send a
haven't
can of
eaten
root
since
beer
you
with
were
it.
fucking 9.
I'd take
The
a
root beer
guess.
hard
Send
candy.
you
The root
them
beer hard
back.
candy.
Six pack of Budweiser.
Sorry, I'm stoned.
Shout out to Artifacts, Breath of Saren, fucking Crimson, Cult of
Black
Crowley, Everlasting Godstopper,
I love them dudes, man.
Storm Toker, fucking Human Tragedy, fucking
Here, there.
X Factor 1.
X Factor 1,
3130. Oh, look at that. Someone fucking scared.
Look at that, man. Giving a shout out.
See?
Who else we got? There's a bunch, man.
0 Hour from Cincinnati. They were really cool to us.
Amon.
Shout out to fucking Legion.
Legion.
Getting back together. Yeah. 200
People of the
stab
Black
wounds.
Circle,
200 stab wounds. That's on Anthony's bucket.
200 stab wounds. What's up?
By the end of the year, we got to see him live. That's my goal this year.
Fucking SpongeBob. That just hit me, Steve.
We better crack that door a little more.
Oh, yeah.
Need some ventilation.
Well,
Trying to think of more bands. Dutch Oven.
Oh, fuck.
There's a bunch of them.
the Dutch Oven, are you guys playing with them? Or
We're playing with them July 1st. A Scarred Existence is putting on a show in Coshocton, and we'll be there July 1st with Dutch Oven. Excited for
Mosh.
that.
Young Ma? Yeah, Young Ma.
Only
Yes.
then the world I knew.
That'd be
Correct.
sounds like a good show to go get some video footage, huh?
Yeah, dude, we are about to fucking start going again.
Stoked to have a Scarred Existence back doing their shit, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout
They
out.
fucking jam.
Got my 9-volt battery, Scott.
9-volt battery, ready to rock.
No, we played a show in Lancaster, and his battery went dead, and I just so happened to have one. Got him through.
That's cool, Nancy. Working together, right?
Always. Like, sometimes we bring extra shit just in case. Like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
literally
Yeah.
fucking do.
You know what? That's crazy because Ted from Black Sasquatch,
Yep.
they got their tubs that they bring with them with their
Yeah.
wife.
We were talking about being
And he always brings extra. He'll sit there day before the show and he'll go, well, I better throw this in there, man. You never know when somebody's going to forget this. And he's like you guys, man. He wants the thing to go off without a hitch.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That is Ted's goal from day one. He starts worrying when he books a gig. If he booked a gig for December
Jesus
today,
Christ.
he would worry about it 100%
I don't think
until
I've
it went off.
been around anyone who
Well,
it's almost
get
like
back.
it's almost like he doesn't ever enjoy himself. He's working so hard. I don't know, man.
He
work,
he
work, work.
has that mentality, man.
he'll start stressing so much about what time we're going to meet up before, like that Akron show that's coming up. Oh, about a week before, we're going to have to plan out where we're going to meet in Cambridge and what time we're going to be there. And
he's a planner, man. Which to
an
an
operation.
extent, I wish I was. I just fucking get up that day and go, well, the car don't break down on the way, and then we go, you know. Yeah, it's great times, man. We're going to start hitting more of the local scene. Last year or so, we've been pretty much headliners. But it's a great opportunity. A lot of bands that I haven't seen that I wanted to see, actually, last year and a half. I've got to check a lot of that off on the bucket list. Thanks to
fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Anthony.
I've been a lot of time at the King clubs, but the openers, we get to go see Project Rewind just opened a show there.
Yeah.
I was talking,
they come in.
I was talking to Brent about that. That might be his biggest crowd ever. That place was packed. He opened for Everclear.
Oh,
Fuck
nice.
yeah,
Wow.
dude.
That's fucking sweet.
Can't wait to get back to the King of Clubs.
The King of Clubs is
Yeah,
they're fucking professional. Like,
Doing everything right,
awesome,
dude.
Dude, that place
very
is
systematic.
Yep. Yeah,
Beautiful.
place is like
That's
ship
awesome.
shape, man. So, well, let's get back to some music because
Hell yeah.
I want to burn my lips on the pepper. Not this joint. We got Beyond Neptune with Destroyer's Reign. That's from the previous album.
Wow.
Yep, probably the fastest tune that we've done.
Okay.
We're not done with that shit yet, but
Okay.
we're coming back.
to be tweaked. Right? Audio Side with Uppercut, which is one of my favorite ones off of Rattle Can. Chronic Aggression with Tomorrow's Dream. And then we'll finish it off with a little Bloated Pig, World of Enemies. And then we'll be back. It's been awesome.
fear you'll see. Right of all the sins most deadly. What did you expect from me? Strolling around your little ghost town. How did this all come to be? All the things we took for granted feel a lot like fantasy. You clown. You fire. Could it burn me down? All these words echo unspoken. Just a silly dream to me. Stomping out all of my patience feels a lot like blasphemy. You clown. You fire. Could it burn me down?
Tomorrow never comes if you don't sleep. Always on the run from your dreams. Pop another one to help me see. Tomorrow never comes if you don't sleep. I feel you watching over me. Can you help me see?
a so-called free world. Make your country proud. Take it.
We're back. Well, guys, what did you think about the food? Give us your honest opinion.
Okay, so what was the what were those things called again? The little triangle
bacon
things.
jam and fontina.
Okay, it was confusingly good.
Confusing. All right. Good's a
I
key
say that in
word.
a good way.
They're little sliders.
Little sliders.
Yeah, them were the shit, wasn't they?
Pretty
I just went
fucking
out there and fucking third one down my
I might
neck.
have one more later.
Yeah, they're pretty good, man.
The brownies.
Yeah, no, those were
The
the
banana
shit.
bread
Yes.
pudding is what they're.
Banana bread pudding
Yes,
brownies
I
were
ate 4 of them
tremendous.
in a row.
That dude's pretty good cooking. I haven't had a pepper yet because I want to be able to top it.
Pepper
I
got
am not a jalapeno person, and I tried one for the first time, and even though it wasn't as hot as I thought it was going to be, I'm not a jalapeno person, but the bacon was really fucking
A
good.
touch too much.
it was like bacon
was delicious.
bacon and cream cheese or something in there.
Yeah.
So, well, cool, man. Well, I appreciate you guys being here, man. I want to play one more of your songs in a rock block, like you said on MTV. And is there anything you want to inform people about?
Yeah, we got some shows coming
We
up.
got some shows coming up.
We've been rehearsing these new songs and trying to get all of those ready to be played.
Okay.
But the shows that we have coming up would be
May
24th in Akron, Ohio, at the Vortex.
Okay.
Shout out to Andrew and the Vortex. Man, we play up there a lot.
We've played there a
It's
lot.
like a second home.
Yes. We played there like 6
It's a nice little venue.
I like that place, especially after he told me it was an old strip club.
They got like a little porn shop in the back.
Yeah. I got the little behind the scenes tour. I mentioned our guy up there,
Lincoln.
I mentioned Lincoln's name, and swear to fuck, it was like a red carpet rolled down. Dude was like, "Oh, you see behind scenes? I'll show you the back room." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay, yeah, great."
Yeah, Lincoln's got that place.
Doors swung open and fucking.
I need to get them guys down here this year, man. Again, Aftershock or not Aftershock. I'm thinking about Liquor, man. God damn.
Night Stalker.
Culture Shock.
Oh,
they're on Night Stalker Records.
Aftershock.
You guys got. I'm fucking thinking about alcohol tonight, man. I should have just went and got a bottle.
You want me to bring a bottle of Aftershock?
I should have, man. I don't know why. I just fucking feel like getting wasted.
Other shows include June 9th, Lexington, Kentucky. July 1st in Conshohocken with A Scarred Existence, Young Mosh,
Dutch Oven.
Oven.
That's July 1st in Conshohocken.
Yeah, July 8th back in Akron at the Vortex.
Again.
Let's see here, July 28th we will be at Shakers with our dudes and Artifacts.
Awesome.
Let's see, and August 5th.
We'll be
Guess
back.
where we're back? Back to the Vortex once again.
If you want to see us at the fucking Vortex,
Northeast Ohio.
we love being there. There's no
Who-
doubt
who,
about it.
Get the fuck on out there with Black Sasquatch.
Who are you guys
Black
playing
Sasquatch
with in
is
Kentucky?
Storm Toker in Kentucky, and there's another band added to it. And
Storm Toker, that's awesome.
My fucking mind.
I can't think it. I'm sorry. I
We're
should
stoned.
know.
We just sat here and smoked a bunch of joints.
You got to get those other guys that we met at King of Clubs from Kentucky.
We're trying to get
Oh,
that
yeah,
CD
yeah,
release
yeah.
show though. Let's get that out.
Human
We'd love to
Tragedy.
do like a CD release show or something like that. This album's gonna be released very soon. Like it's like it's really almost like
All kinds of surprises.
Help us
pretty
out.
done. Yeah, we're just
Now you guys have a
merch, we got cups.
Spotify or?
We are on Spotify.
We're on Spotify.
You can look it up. iTunes, YouTube.
Bandcamp's my favorite.
You're on Pandora?
I believe
Yeah, I
so.
believe so.
Hell yeah! How do we get there?
I don't fucking know because I don't use Pandora.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't used Pandora.
Where else are we? On Facebook and Instagram. Beyond Neptune 2016 on the Instagram. Follow us on there.
We're coming to Akron.
Follow us on fucking Spotify.
Several times.
So apparently, when you think Beyond Neptune, you think Vortex altogether.
Yeah, that's
Just
now.
It almost
yeah.
kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Somebody says, "I've seen Beyond Neptune." Yeah, Vortex, probably.
Yeah.
Your default go-to. Hey, there's nothing wrong with having a steady venue like that.
Hell
man.
fucking no.
You're playing.
Yeah. And
You
it's
know,
up in the
you're
Northeast. I mean, it's always cool up there.
Yeah.
I like. They got good parking. It's
There's a
nice
lot
place.
of bands
Yeah,
that
they
wish
got
they
great
could get booked, you know. And it's good that you guys are willing to travel. And
Hell yeah.
We love to travel.
from what I hear tonight, man, you guys just love your music, man.
Yeah.
And that's 90% of battle.
There's a lot of experience between the four of us. There's a lot
Sounds
of good
like it.
chemistry. There's a big backstory that it would take longer than a podcast if I could tell.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we can,
A lot.
you can come back.
Stay tuned.
A lot of ups, a lot of downs, but it's I don't know.
What it took
keep
to
it
just
moving,
fucking
you know
get
what I mean?
here.
Like,
You know.
Roy will stay up all night. He'll go till the sun comes up. You don't care.
Dude, we can do another
We'll
episode
do a part 2 if you'd like.
Gotta love who you're playing with.
with the behind us. What do they call that? Behind the
Behind the
band
scenes.
or whatever.
Behind the music.
Behind the music.
Yeah, behind the music.
Old school
It's a-
VH1
Yeah.
style.
It's
Yeah.
a crazy story from the inception of the band
Yeah.
to where we are now. It's
So many different fucking parts.
Has that story ever been told?
I gotta go.
no, not really.
Here
We'll
and there,
document
just like little odds and ends, like somebody might
Another
have got a
first.
show or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But they'll get like a little rundown of it. Real quick,
Most
but-
people, even people that like us, don't know the intricacy of
Beyond Neptune.
the trials and tribulations just to
Yeah.
get to where we're at, and even to get the first EP made, and certainly the second one after that.
You know
Well, I
what?
guarantee you there'll be people out there that would be interested in it.
You know what would be really good?
One of them's me.
We get some cameras out back. Summer's coming. We get a little fire pit going out there. We do like an overnight campfire little show.
Oh, we can do
But you
whatever
got
you
the
want.
fireside chat.
Fireside chat with
fucking
Beyond Neptune.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that dojo show.
Right.
An intimate evening with Beyond Neptune it was, and it was just a whole night of Beyond Neptune, like that. Another intimate.
That's where
evening
having a
fire
good
pit.
laptop comes in handy, man. It just makes a good laptop just makes so much portable. You could do live broadcasts from the shows. You know,
Oh wow! Yeah.
you guys could play on stage, and I could be fucking transmitting it to YouTube
All right, on.
live,
Fucking awesome.
And then you can interview them
and then we could interview
after,
afterward.
whatever.
Yeah,
Bring a couple of the
yeah, dude. It can happen. We got to sell these shirts, man. We got to get them. Got to get them first, and then we got to sell.
Oh,
them.
we sold round one out.
Round one out, and I'm 40 to the good in the funds. So we got.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me a shirt.
We can-
I need a large.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have
Let
them.
us know.
We get that
Y'all
new
get a
gear that we
small-
can broadcast live from the Vortex and
Yeah.
interview them in the little area where the booths are. Maybe little chat.
The only problem we're going to have, I believe, would be the internet connection. We may have to go to some type of portable hotspot or something that we take with us.
could use
But if we could,
phones.
if we could possibly get like a connection at the bar's connection, which I'm sure if we're going to advertise for them and broadcast live from their venue and make a big deal out of it, I'm sure they would cooperate in allowing us to tie into the internet or whatever, man. So, but that's future. We're dreaming, but we want to do shit like that. I mean, that's the next level, right? Constantly trying to get better and more in depth every year. Just as you guys strive to play better music, and write music, keep it going.
Yep.
Just gotta keep moving.
we're pioneers. So,
But here, just real quick, shout out to Greg Green's Kickboxing Academy for the facility we use to record in and throw shows in, the dojo.
Yep.
now you guys play
Shout
with
out to
Cobra
my wife
Kai?
Diana for doing the merch and traveling.
The Cobra Kai
every
band?
fucking show, you know, and at some really bad times. Yeah, thanks to her.
Now that would be some shit if they played with the Cobra Kai band at the dojo.
Well,
now that would be some shit.
Well, I think the Cobra Kai. I got a video of Cobra Kai playing at a dojo,
Really?
and that just kind of made me think.
So the first
Well, it
time,
could happen again.
the first dojo show I went to, what was the one you did? It's been probably a couple of years.
Was it when you first started coming
Yes.
around?
It was.
We didn't like. No, I was like, hey, ain't that dude from Muddy?
It was the height. It was like the height of COVID, and you did a show at the dojo back a couple of years.
I mean,
2020.
Maybe.
probably. What about it?
Okay, so I'm trying to find this place. My God, man.
Yeah.
I'm driving, and I get into like a little strip of 4 stores. There's like an insurance agency. I see the dojo. I see something else, and it's all closed. And I'm like, what the fuck? And next door is a bowling alley. So I'm like, maybe they're in a bowling alley because like up north, Youngstown or whatever, they play bowling alleys up there. I'm like, so like I'm trying to figure this out. Thank God I was able to call you.
February 20th, 2021.
He brought up the chat. I was about to turn around and fucking go home because I was so exhausted. And then finally he answered. I'm like, I'm in front of this little strip of stores. I don't know where the fuck. I think my GPS is wrong or something's fucked up.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you're there.
Yeah,
and
so
I'm like,
that's the place.
no.
We have a room inside.
Dude, I almost
My
left.
response.
That's funny.
And then we were supposed to play Scully's after that, and you asked about that, and we didn't get to play Scully's.
We didn't get to play.
I thought it was about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, look at that.
Isn't that crazy?
That was the second place we played, though.
What's that?
Played Scully's once.
We didn't play. That was
Yeah,
like our
back in
first.
2018, that was our first run, which only had 2
That
shows.
was our second show, I think.
With
Third.
Skelly's?
Yeah,
That's a good little place to play.
Yep.
You know,
decent crowd.
Yeah, decent crowd.
Yeah.
And
That was
we did 3 songs because we had 30 minutes.
Yep.
That's funny.
Dude, I swear, I think they played two, maybe it was 3, but in the electric company, yeah. Sound check, it was like 2 fucking songs that was done.
Oh my God!
I'm like, oh my God, man.
That was a tough show to get
That
through.
was sad.
But you just keep plowing through. You just do it.
Yeah, you just plow.
Gotta jam out.
Now the
That turned out to
second,
be a decent night.
their second dojo show, I was more prepared for that because I flipped up the tailgate on the Jeep and I had a fucking full bar there and shit. I was pouring shots in the parking lot.
That's funny.
I think that's what was that when we had like Everlasting Godstopper? Things like that.
You had Breath of Saren there, I think.
Oh, okay.
That
Breath
one.
of Saren.
Yeah, it was a full house that day, man.
Yeah, that was a good house.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was a good show.
Shout out.
Yeah.
They're sweet.
Yeah, dude.
The third time you were one of 3, but we won't talk about that.
Well, yeah.
I'm not gonna bring that one up.
You were there when we played like an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Hour and a half or
Yeah.
something, right?
It was a long show.
And every single time I've been there, it's a fucking tripod up in the corner and the fucking whole
You
bit.
guys played an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Dude,
Did
they-
5 songs?
No. I mean, we can go like we can go. When it comes to like length, you know, just fucking tell us.
It just turned into fucking Pornhub here.
Yeah.
Right.
When it comes to length,
Anyway,
I think we got you covered.
Size of the girth, but anyway.
I'm always killing them with the fucking Monumental Collapse though. Everywhere, King of Clubs, I'm like Monumental Collapse, and I didn't even know that's the one they were gonna play next. Just so
it's
happened.
just
That's
so
funny.
Fucking meatery, Monumental Collapse.
Yeah. I love that one. That's a good one.
Good fun song. It was the last song that our former rest in peace Corey got to add a little to
He put a riff in there. He didn't.
the whole middle section.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, he passed before he could, even be a part of those sessions. But we love the dude. We miss him. That's part of our story that we'll get into at a later date. Yeah.
Shout out to the Robson family.
The Robson family, indeed. Yeah. Shout out to anybody who's enjoyed our shows, purchased a CD, bought a T-shirt, supported us in any way, or even just has nice feelings towards us in whatever way. We appreciate you. We're grateful. We're grateful to be here.
We'll sign shit.
Yes.
We'll sign shit. We'll talk. We'll fucking, you know.
That's a forgotten thing is bands actually taking the time.
We're always out roaming through anywhere we play. We're always out roaming through the people or whatever. I mean, like sometimes you got to go decompress for a few. You come back and you're hanging out and whatever. Like we're always open to.
I can say for sure. If you narrow down, I have so much merch in my storage units. My God, the most. If you look at a single band, most merch is them. Every fucking shirt, every fucking CD.
Well, you got.
Every time they do a show, I look at the tape. I don't have that yet.
You will.
But every time they do a show, I'm looking at the tape. I'm like, oh my God, I got all of this.
Just think of the kind of studio you can set up.
I think I got Dan blown away on shirts.
Oh,
I have black contractor bags in the storage units. They're stuffed.
Right.
Dan quit going to shows.
I had to stop buying. I got to stop myself.
I don't have a bunch of shirts because not everybody has them in tent. The tent size.
I'm a collector. I got the collector's mentality.
Yeah.
Records. Tapes.
Well, just think of how much you're even if it's $15, you're supporting that band. They now have a better chance for you buying that shirt of going forward, or firing their drummer.
For a while there,
it just goes a long way.
Now they got another shirt and CD I got to get.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're stoked about these shirts. I feel like this is the best shirts we've done, and that's how we feel about the record too.
Yeah.
What's it cost per
Super stoked about
shirt?
this fucking CD.
What's that now?
What's it cost per shirt?
$20.
These are 20.
We got small, medium, large, extra large, extra large.
Now, will you ship?
Yes.
Extra $5, $10,
something like that.
Yeah, cost $6.40 to send one to Florida.
And keep
paying. You've been shipping shirts lately.
We do PayPal. We do Cash App. We do Zelle. Anybody do?
I never do Zelle, man. I don't get any Cash App either, but I think I'm going to have to.
Cash App is handy.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to because there's a lot of people that want the shirts, but they don't have PayPal, which I know Cash App's pretty popular application.
After I bought all their merch, I had to go out and get a tattoo. There was no more merch to buy.
Like Anthony's been doing a lot of fucking shows. He's seen it a lot.
Yeah.
And he supports a lot of like local fucking like whole shows, not just particular bands, but like probably every band on the lineup.
I know there's a lot of guys out there.
He gets hotels
When the weather's
spends
warm,
nights.
that's when the weather warms up. Spring to like Halloween is when I start hitting all the way out, little Ashland and all these weird places, little bars.
Releases the demon.
Yeah, I don't mind the drives when it's nice weather.
The back road shows.
Yeah.
On the way up here, those are really back roads.
Those drives back from like Mansfield and Ashland, I'm like, no, I'm just getting a room. I don't even want to drive back. Even when I'm sober, I'm like, fuck that drive.
I almost got just car sick from that.
Yeah.
I was sitting there.
I was holding my fucking piss for like 20 minutes, and it was.
On the way here?
Yeah.
Which route did you take?
Well, I don't. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
I just took what the map Google.
We seen a shed where it looks like like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre type deal.
So you gotta go back to Columbus way.
Make it fucking.
Well, he
when you
knows
leave.
how to get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I go out to 146.
Yeah.
Hit 16 and go that way. I don't do all this.
Entertaining.
Yeah,
The shenanigans.
we like shit like that. It's spooky.
Black Sasquatch says, we got the Beyond Neptune beer mug.
Oh, yeah, we
Yes.
Yeah, but we should have fucking brought one.
Follow us on all of our social media because we will be putting out all kinds of fucking merch throughout the years. We got plenty more merch coming. This is just the start of what's to come.
Merch, bro.
Yeah, we got all kinds
Watch
of shit.
his drum cam videos. He's always putting shit out there.
Yes. Meinl,
Not
please give me an endorsement,
dude.
Yes, please.
Any of you guys know
busting
Jesse
my
Penland?
ass.
Yeah.
No.
You do?
No. You do.
All right.
Okay.
All right, man. See, we're seeing names on here tonight we don't normally see, which is a good thing. It's a good thing, man. I'm glad.
Good.
Thank you, Jesse, for tuning in, man. You are fire too. Hooked on Sonic.
Thank you.
One of the best. There you go, man.
Like Hooked on Phonics.
awesome.
Hooked on Sonics.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is great.
Wordplay, bro.
Just the will to be weird, trying to be, just a tad.
You can book us for your psychedelic freak out parties too. Like
Yeah.
we don't just fucking reserve ourselves to
Yeah, we'll
normal
break down
venues,
some
you know.
fucking yeah, we'll pitch
we
your
can bring a
fucking
fucking
neighbors,
PA. Like yo,
Whatever.
Play right out back, huh?
yeah. Like we'll go to the swamps. I mean, where you want where you want to fucking book us? You want us to come to Cleveland? You want us to come to fucking Chicago?
There you go, man.
We'll hit you. We'll hit you in fucking Casper, Wyoming. We'll hit you in fucking Tampa,
York.
Florida.
I can't remember. I think it was the Electric Company show. One of the bands on the way out. One of the other bands said something on the way out that stuck with me. He's like, man, one night he's like, thanks so much for the fucking stoner metal tonight, man. He gets so excited.
We just try to blend. We just try to blend a lot. I mean, like you heard on Destroyers Rangers, a little more of a death metal approach, but with still, sludge metal and doom metal and the melodicisms and
Keeping it fresh.
We basically had like before the band was even complete, it was just me and Chuck, and we kind of agreed on a dynamic of it's got to be heavy, it's got to be loud, and it has to be melodic.
Okay.
So that I guess
why not down tune the guitar?
I guess that's just where we kind of.
Now is that
the Bible
drop D?
of
Or,
Neptune.
What's that?
is that drop D or D?
No.
D?
Okay, so everything
C?
everything up until probably this album, except for one song on the last album, everything was drop A.
Gee.
And then we tuned up to B standard, like some bands like Carcass and Fear Factory. I mean, these guys pioneers like
Korn's
Beach
first
and
record.
Korn fucking
God
laid the
damn.
foundations for that shit.
The new record is in B.
Yeah,
Standard B.
B. Everything else
Everything's
before
B.
that's in A. Drop A.
Drop Z.
Well, no, actually, there's one song on the new album that's in drop A.
Yeah. What River's Edge?
No, they're
Into the song.
recording them.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
one. Yeah,
yeah.
we did a little re-record of an old song and put it on this new one, simply based on the fact that we play it better now. There's got that live energy, for example. So that's a cool thing on the album is the fact that we went back and redid that, and we got a chance to put our departed guitar player's vocals on it.
Okay.
And
Steve played the guitar parts, which didn't
yeah.
happen on the first one.
Okay.
So it was cool to kind of bring him in on the track and redo an old track, kind of in his name and in tribute. And
That's cool, man.
yeah, I think that's the third track on the record. So yeah,
Gone but not forgotten.
yeah.
And if you see like on the inlay, that picture that you showed, the little tombstone there,
That's his.
he took that picture there.
Oh, okay.
Just like it was very in the arms of forever, the name of the new album.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of
That's all
a lot
part
of dying going on.
All part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
A
all
lot
part of that
personal-
story that we'll get to, and we'll get in.
shit.
I would love to sit down with you guys sometime, maybe in a little different atmosphere.
Sure.
Oh yeah, there'll be a lot said.
It'd be,
Smoking weed.
yeah. It'd be cool. It'd be cool to like
That's a good.
get. I'd like to get sometime where I can get somebody to do this part in a room where I can actually sit down and talk.
Oh,
And
right on.
not have to worry about turning knobs and
Yeah.
pushing buttons and clicking and shit like that. Sometimes that almost gets overwhelming, really. But I would love to do that, man. Sometimes documentary style or something like that.
We'd love to do it. We
Anytime, let us know.
It's a
dude.
privilege to be with you.
It's
Thank you for doing what you
Would
do.
love to be
Absolutely, absolutely.
dude, I love it. This is like just something I thought up one night when I was drunk. Then 2015, I was drunk and stoned out of my head, man. I was like, I'm gonna bring metal to network. Next thing you know, here we are.
No, I think it's great.
So,
You did an awesome job.
so things do come from drugs. Good things. So, well, I'm gonna play one more song of you guys, man, in this rock block, and then
Shout out. A Great American Hellfire.
yeah, dude, I save
Yeah.
this song for
Crowd
last.
seems to love this one for some reason.
Crowd likes this one.
I don't know why. We don't know why. There's
Really?
a backstory to this one too.
Dude, it's a good song, man.
Thank you.
I think Roy likes it because how many times have you played it?
3 or 4, man, at least, man.
It's got a
You can
three-way
tell, man. You
vocal
get a little
thing
extra
going on.
airtime when I like it. But we got so high with the raft, which if you watch real close, You'll see world famous Danny Horns Up Ray acting in this film, and then Santa Claus is in it. So
I was kind of bummed I had to not go that day, dude. But I was on like an 80-hour marathon shift, and I was just I was so it was such a far drive to Portsmouth Brewery. I'm like, I can't. I had to say no. I was so tired.
Portsmouth.
It's a nice little ride down there.
If it was close, I would have been there. But I looked at the drive time, and I'm like, I'm probably gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna crash.
You in Kentucky, really? At that point,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It was the rock coaster.
Everything was so high; it was always way down. Like that video shoot that was in Vinton.
Benton. That was Equestrians.
Oh my god! And it was all back road, windy roads.
It was a cool little bar, though, man.
Old farmhouse, literally in the middle of farmland. Nothing around
Turned it to a bar.
Turned the
It was
farmhouse into
awesome,
a
man.
bar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We got Beyond Neptune, the Great American Hellfire, So High the Raft,
Played with them.
Sour Blood,
Played with them.
Never Again, and then this band here, I believe, is out of Indiana, man. I'm liking them more and more. And they're pretty good about putting stuff out.
Into the Flats, but pretty close, guys.
Yeah. It would ever felt Into the Fire, and then we'll be back to say goodbye. Sad time. Beyond Neptune, the Great American Hellfire.
Which hither ye have brought from regions where I reign. Ye fools and priests, I spit upon your fire. Hanging from a cross, blood soaking the soil. Opening body bags for a nation to spoil. Mass ritual, we all stay disloyal. Striking words, venomous, igniting the fire. Blinded, sacrificial lambs transfixed by the words of life.
puppets of the media, buying your time and killing your mind. Our minds collapse at the sound of a bell. Just a pawn to a so-called free world. Make your country proud, take it.
Malfire.
We
Jaw hard.
are back live and squealing like a motherfucker, probably. Beyond Neptune, here all night. Usually the bands don't party all night, but here we are. Look.
We're still here.
Yeah. Any last words?
Go ahead, Steve.
Go, Steve.
Bury my body next to the oak tree.
I can hum and whistle at the same time.
Maybe your girlfriend will like that.
Oh, nice, Steve. That's a good talent.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
Take that to porn. Or whatever.
What?
Thanks for having us. Thanks for being a part of this, if you were. Appreciate all the opportunities that we get and all the love that's been shown. And I'm probably going to roll a cone.
All right.
When I get home. And I will reflect on how lovely this experience was.
Well, I certainly hope it was a good experience.
It was
I tried.
It's a great
Absolutely.
experience.
Definitely a good
Great
experience.
Always live and never scripted.
In the
That's
Arms
right.
of Forever, coming really fucking soon. Really soon. I mean, we're just putting a little staples, a little dot in the I's. No time at all, but we'll let you know.
As soon as it's ready, you let us know.
Yes.
We will definitely.
These shirts,
The shirts are
Greg's
ready.
modeling over here.
The shirts are ready.
Red shirts are fucking ready. We got the old shirts still. I think they're like $15 or something like that. These are
$15
like $20
a piece, $20
Now,
for those.
now, if they buy a new one and an old one, is there a deal?
You know, we're working that out.
Yeah.
We're
We got.
there will be
It's
a
like,
deal in
like
place.
packaging type of thing.
There's
Yeah.
going to be
Like that.
deals in place.
Old Roy's pulling for you fans. We like to get the word out there, man. Get shit circulating, man. That's the only way you're going to succeed. And you guys are kicking ass and taking names. I can't wait to get a copy of the new album. I can't wait to play it.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's
More to come.
Tell you what we'll do
Yes,
next season, we're going to take a couple months off during the hot season because I'm just itching to ride my bike. And when we come back, we'll have you guys on and we'll play the entire album.
Fuck yeah.
We'll feature that album live.
When are we off and when are we back on? What's that?
We got 2 more episodes. I'd like to do 15 episodes. We got
Right.
the 31st is open and the 7th is open.
Okay.
So if anybody would like
Hit
to
'em
be
up.
on the show the 31st to the 7th, come on. You're not going to get the food these guys got, but
It's fucking tasty.
we'll
too.
give you some dry crackers and dry cheese
I'll take that too.
with some old wrinkled pepperoni
Ooh, yeah.
and a bag of chips.
See,
I'll
he
be-
backed away when you said pepperoni.
So I don't have anything
Vegetarian.
going on the 7th,
Okay.
but I won't be here for the 31st.
Okay. Oh, maybe we'll just do that old Dick Clark style next week if nobody wants to be on.
The 31st, I'll be in Marietta with Boba Flex.
Boba Flex.
So I'll be here with you guys.
Local legends.
Boba tea.
And a band I haven't seen yet that I've heard of, Truck Stop.
Yeah, you was talking about them.
I
I have to look them up, man.
yeah.
I want to get them on.
I went back and looked
At
at
least
old flyers
play 'em.
from old shows, and I'm like, oh, there, yeah. But
They are
I've
there.
I've missed all those shows. I've never seen them.
we've been locked in for a long time, which is not a bad thing. But
They're the drummer for Breath of Air really likes Truck Stop.
Yeah.
Anthony, shout out to Anthony. He killed it.
Well,
Breath of Sarin. Have we had them on yet?
I think they did Daniel.
No, but I'll tell you, Ricky fell in love with them, man, because I think that's the first hardcore band he's had there, and then he had him back a second time.
The Breath of Sarin, if you're watching, we would love to get you in here.
Get over
right
it.
here in the
Guys.
studio, man. It's a great experience. If you don't believe me, just ask me. I'll tell you.
No, that's awesome.
So, well, we're going to finish out, guys. I appreciate you coming.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Anthony,
Thank you for
thanks
watching.
for showing
People
up.
that came into the chat.
Yeah.
Come to shows, buy merch, support local
I'm gonna get
independent artists.
I want the new
Good.
CD. I'm gonna go home and listen to it and stare at my Beyond Neptune tattoo.
Oh.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you can
See? But we're going to give you some Up Two Stones with Mental Prison Cell.
We actually heard this earlier.
Yeah, Public Disgust with Public
We want to
Disgust.
play a show with them guys.
Public
Yeah,
Disgust?
they're really cool dudes.
Yeah, dude, I dig a shit out of it, man. And
They're
then,
another hardcore band.
and then here's a band I haven't played for probably 2 years. DNR, which is short for Do Not Resuscitate. Ask Anthony. He knows all about that shit. And it's Megalomaniac. And then we got Hidden Intent with Addicted to Thrash. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you guys for coming. This is awesome. We will do this again.
Yes.
Thanks to the food guy.
Thanks
Yes.
to Eric from Molten Grilled Cheese Food Truck.
Tasty.
This shit is awesome. Get on his page. Give him a call if you need him. He's looking to expand. He doesn't want to get overwhelmed. But look at him. And usually he said, well, every Saturday, Ace Hardware on
Yeah.
30th Street, man.
Yep.
The old Aldi store, right? Isn't that what
Is
that
it?
was? I think that was an old
I don't know.
Aldi store.
Over by the mall.
Or by the mall. Get there. It's better than the fucking McDonald's. I guarantee you that.
Damn right.
Stay away from McDonald's.
One
What's
Big
that?
Mac away.
It's actually right next door to the McDonald's, and no one's going to McDonald's.
That's right, man. Fuck McDonald's.
It's been free since 2006. So you missed fuck
So-
'em. Made me
Listen to
sick.
McFlurries.
That's right. Yeah, McFlurries are pretty decent.
Dude read about the barbecue sauce sometimes.
I get the iced coffee.
Up Two Stones, Mental Prison Cell.
Up
Public
Two
Disgust.
Stones.
Public Disgust. DNR with Megalomaniac and Hidden Intent with Addicted to Thrash. Thank you guys. Have a good week. We'll see you next Friday.
One thing to another, and like any other, passing on within Dry my mind from all its conviction.
Alright. Fine. Well, I got nothing. Tar.
And get the light stuff.
Light stuff. What the?
What do you think you're doing, mate? Right, you can't post this off the wall. Right, piss off. Take your... Oi, take that, will ya? No, piss off. No. I'm not going to tell you once. Piss off. No. No.